would like to introduce you to the DCI Sterile Center. Each Sterile Center can be tailored in length and configuration to each office. This we're going to run through is a straight run, but we can design a straight run, we can do an L, we can do a galley, and we can also design a U for you depending on what the office layout is. Generally, the assistant will bring back a dirty tray. What she's doing first is just going to insert it into the upper cabinet between each patient. Once the cabinet becomes full or the assistant wants to batch instruments, she then will bring the instrument trays down. The first section is a drawer that has both infectious waste and sharps container in it. And then the instruments will go into an ultrasonic cleaner. Now the ultrasonic cleaner may be on top or it could be recessed. And again, both of those are options. After the instruments come out of the ultrasonic cleaner, they then will move to the sink to be rinsed and then dried. The DCI Sterilization Center has solid surface countertops as standard. We've also programmed from the CNC machines to put grooves so all the water flows into the sink. If you notice also, the sink is square. It's super easy for especially cassettes. If you get an oval sink or you get a sink that's rounded at the bottom, it's just a lot easier to have a stainless steel square sink to be able to work from. Above the sink module, we also have an option for glove holders. So if the assistant wants to re-glove while working with all those instruments, she can glove. Clock timer, this is the same clock timer that we put in our rear Series 5 support cabinets. Task lighting for the whole system, you can turn on and off. As we move past the separation rinse area, then you'll get to what I call a washing station. We make different modules. This is actually showing for a full dishwasher. You can do a half washer or no washers. Maybe this would be then a bank of drawers. The upper section of the cabinet through here is you've gone from dirty trays and then storage for gloves, those things, and then additional storage. Each of our upper storage modules have got glass shelves in them. We also, as standard, you'll have the soft closed door hinges. On any of the drawers, they're soft closed drawers, and everything again is built on a steel 6-inch sub base. With the sink, we've got several options. One is a touch-free faucet. You can use your foot, it'll turn the faucet on. And also with the faucet comes standard is a removable water spray, so if you want to rinse out the ultrasonic cleaner. This particular unit also has the VistaPure system in it to be able to fill your autoclaves. Again, these are all options that could be built in at the factory at DCI. To continue the process, we also have a barrier between what we call the dirty prep side to the clean side. So everything to the right of the barrier has been prepped to go into the autoclave or is sterile. Everything to the left of the barrier is either dirty, being washed, or being ready to be autoclaved. This particular module has been designed with 2 drop door drawers to be able to put wraps in to wrap your instruments. So if you have 2 different sizes of cassettes, you can put 2 different sizes of wraps in the top and the bottom drawer. The rest of the drawers might be used for autoclave bags for surgery instruments that you're going to bag before putting them into the autoclave. The module just above the counter is for your tape dispensers to be able to tape those cassettes with the wrap on it. From here, what you're going to do now is then bring them over to the sterilization tower and then insert them into the autoclaves, whether you're using a large chamber autoclave or a cassette autoclave, and then run them. This particular module can be designed for 2 large and a cassette. It can be designed for a large and a cassette, just a large only, or 2 larges. So we make all different configurations depending on what your office needs are. The lower section of the cabinet is vented and then also has a lower plastic tray in it that the bottle from the cassette autoclaves will drain into. And the vent is just to allow air to circulate so you don't get mold that builds up into it. But each of these trays will slide completely out, which makes it easy to load the autoclaves with water or be able to serve the autoclave, service it from a service standpoint. But these drawer mechanisms that we've designed will actually support 600 pounds. Once your instruments, whether it be bag, cassette, or how you're prepping your instruments comes out, the last section would be sterile storage. You might use a drawer module and just keep all your surgery instruments in it, that you might take whatever forceps out you need then to take to a surgery case. The other module that we have is a slide out module that you can then stack cassettes, trays, bags, whatever you'd like into it. And again, this can be tailored for the office. This particular model here has the blue lights, which basically means sterile. At the beginning, we saw the red lights, which would stand for dirty or contaminated.